Okay, this is a quick vid of the 1 out of 9 modules, or base plates, or whatever you want to call them, the plywood, base plates taped to the plywood. This is 2 base plates by 3 base plates, and I made 9 of these modules to put my layout easier, but this one is now fully lit and wired. I'm using the Saturn V as a placeholder for Jeff's rocket, because Jeff's rocket's in storage. The Saturn V is on display in my basement. So when you see the Saturn V, picture Jeff's rocket. But there's the gantry all lit up. Oh, by the way, my room is completely dark. I've turned off all the lights, so this whole thing is just being lit up by the lights on the layout. So we have there the blue. That is Rob Hendrick's Advanced Life Lights Advanced Kit. This is the EL wire I was talking about in a different video. EL, you just go to aliexpress.com or whatever it is, and you can order tons of that. That monorail is run off of copperized track, and the pickups are on the bottom of the motor, so there's no battery involved there. There's a light sensor there and a light there that tells it when it crosses when it breaks the stream of light. It tells it where to stop next time, which I wanted to do right there on the outside. That's all going back to an RCX down there at the bottom. There's the RCX powering that. So EL wire, Rob Hendrick's Life Lights. Rob Hendrick's Life Lights going all the way up the top. These life lights I just put into the chrome train reflector, which works very well. And then I just put one of Rob's little life lights at the top that just flashes blue. I'm going to get down to here, which I showed you earlier. So here's the landing pad, LL2, Lunar Lander 2 base plate landing pad. You got the 2 spotlights there. You got the 2 spotlights there. You got the 12 lights around it, 8 red, 4 green. What I just did now, because what happens is that if you hold the light over top, because these one by one round bricks, trans red here, they have a hole in the top. And what happens if you hold it over top, it gets really bright like that. So I put 1 by 1 round plates on top, trans red plates and trans green plates, so that when you hold it over top, it doesn't saturate the video. So hopefully it'll take better pictures, and it's not blowing out the light contrast. Like if you hold the light here, then like it gets. But those are supposed to be spotlights, so I'm not going to worry about that. And you can see that the Galaxy Explorer has. But this is really neat. So what you can do is you can take these spotlights off now, because this is the way I wired them. So you can take the spotlights off, and then this is just the landing pad and the Galaxy Explorer. Now the Galaxy Explorer looks really cool with the flashy lights. I'm going to fix that so you don't see the lighting on the base plate. And what happens is that, this is where I drilled the hole to put the LED through. So I'm going to cover that up so when this light flashes, it doesn't flash onto the base plate. I just noticed that now. It doesn't do it on the other side. I think I must have missed a brick or a plate on the bottom of that. But, so you can put these things back down, and they light up again. So I'm happy I did that. You can see there's a 2x2 electric plate there that I cut up from a 2x8, and it's soldered to that wire that comes up. So you put that down like that, and lights come on. One thing I didn't, because I built these things, 2 separate things, is that this light standard here is interfering with this guy here. So I'm going to figure that out. I think that's the only interference I have on the entire layout. Of course, that's the support for the monorail track. I might have to redesign this specific one here so it doesn't interfere with this light. But I'll worry about that at some point. Right now, the light is still shining on the Galaxy Explorer, which is what I wanted. So when people are looking at this and lights out, you can see the spaceships. So that is one full, we'll call it the base plate, one full piece of plywood all lit up. What I had to do here is I had to drill holes in the actual wood underneath to hold the 2x8, or sorry, the 2x4 electric brick from Rob Hendrick's Life Lights, the basic. So there's a brick here, and there's a brick here, and so this powers this side, that one brick powers this side, and these guys, and this brick here powers these lights and this guy here. And the light comes out there, the wire comes out there. So underneath, this is where the power wire comes out. So I'll be able to, when I set this whole thing up, I'll be able to go underneath and just connect all the wires underneath. And that's the idea. All the power leads will be underneath the layout. So I'll be able to, when it's all set up, if I need to power it, I can just crawl underneath, because of course it's up on the boxes, and connect all the wiring there. And since most of my wiring is just using Rob Hendrick's Life Lights connectors, and they all take 3 volts, I won't have to worry about the too much about the voltage. So anyway, that's my entire idea. That's one module completely done. I think it looks wonderful. Let me just get a back shot of that. Again, I'm not going to be able to encompass the entire rocket because, of course, that thing's massively huge. It's one of my favorite sets. But we get this done. We got 8 more to go. Although one of them is just the main building, and I don't have to worry about wiring that because the building itself is wired. So maybe I just have 7 to go. I'm happy with it. I wish the wiring was a little simpler. The wiring gets a little complicated, just the power leads now. I'm trying to figure out how I can make that easier. I do like that guy. I think he's neat. He does go around. I might change the frequency of stops, but this should save my monorail motors a longer time, because of course it does have a timeout every loop. Yeah, he's okay. I do like lighting up half the rocket from the spots all the way up here, all the way up. I think that was a brilliant idea, because now you can see the rocket lit up, at least half of it. I was going to put spots on the bottom here pointing up, but I like half of it lit up. I think it looks cool enough. Again, Jeff's rocket only comes up to here, so I don't have to worry about the rest of it. But I didn't need a rocket there, so I just grabbed my Saturn V. So that's that. I hope you like it. It's coming together. As I say, the next time I do a show, maybe I'll make sure there's going to be a lights out portion of it so people can see this thing all lit up. But I will be definitely doing a Lego convention at some point in the near future, whenever this whole world lockdown is ended and we're all healthy and happy. And most Lego shows do have a lights out portion of it, and I hope to impress the audience. I'm happy where it's coming together. So ideas, anything, like seriously, I've always wanted people to throw me ideas. I've had some good ideas from my friend Rick and my friend Pete, and other ideas from other people that gave me inspiration to change things up a little bit, make it better. So as always, let me know what you feel like. Let me know what you think, and let me know if you have any ideas. As it is, hope everybody's safe and healthy and spending time with family and appreciating the fact that this is our time to shine. And I am doing what I can to keep myself busy and occupied, and I'm having fun doing it. So you guys take care. I'll talk to you guys soon.